See, a lot of people go to publishing like for the advance. So what determines a creative's advance when going to get a publishing deal?
Okay, so and that's the part. A lot of people try to compare publishing deals with artist deals.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But it's totally different because in publishing it's black and white. Numbers don't lie.
Right.
All right, so you can't tell me and say I want $1 million publishing deal, and you have no singles. They're all album cuts, and you got 15% or less in a record.
Right.
What are we doing now? Depending on the artist, Justin Bieber or one of the bigger artists, you could still win because normally those albums
Artists
go
selling.
multi-platinum,
Right.
and most of the singles, at least 5 of them, will go platinum, or three or less, 2 or less. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the thing about it is the way everything's set up now, it's a singles world. So you aggregate those numbers based upon the percentage you have in the record. So the larger the percentage, the more money that it's worth.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're dealing with streams, downloads, YouTube views, all of the normal stuff that people look at for record deals. But at the same time, the numbers are different based upon the publishing percentage that you have in that record.
Right.
And so when you pour that together, that decides what the advance or the total amount of the deal could be. And you can go up or you can go down or stay right there where that number is. The bigger companies will overpay. Sony ATV, Warner Chappell, because they're in it for market share.
So you got to explain that one.
So market share, right now, Sony ATV is the leading music publisher in the world right now.
Right.
Behind that, I think, Universal Music might be. Well, no, Sony ATV, then Universal. They overtook UMG. Then you got Cobalt.
Right.
Those are your big three. Then you have everybody else, Independent, Pulse. You got, man, there's so many of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how everything rolls. And usually the independents are more aggressive because they're trying to go for the big fish. They're trying to get that hot producer because they're trying to build their profile. So sometimes they're going to beat out a bigger major because the major's so big, they can't concentrate everywhere.
Right.
So, and now most of the majors, whereas before it was more, they had A&Rs that matched the producers with song, with the artists and the labels. Now it's not really that much. So a lot of these producers out here fending for themselves with their managers, placements.
Right.
So it's not really publishing company like it was before. It wasn't true partnership. So a lot of people getting these co-pub deals, and they thought they got an advance. They good.
Right.
But then where to work at? So now by the time they recoup and they get ready for that second option, they don't have no placements going into it because there's no real A&R going on. So for me, the aim of my publishing company is to really create A&Rs, hire A&Rs, really have a real ecosystem for the people that are signed so that they can continue to get work and continue to be successful.
No, that makes sense.